Hello, and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're in Matthew chapter 10, and I'm going to read verses 26 through 33 with the English Standard Version. So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known. What I tell you in the dark, say in the light, and what you hear whispered, proclaim on the mountaintops, or on the housetops. And do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? And not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father? But even the hairs on your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore you are of more value than many sparrows. So everyone who acknowledges me before men, I also will acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven. All right. So, one thing, and I think I've said this in a video previously, I don't always like the section breakups or the chapter breakups because there seems like there's a lot of it that is broken up mid-thought or mid-lesson or what have you. And this is one of those instances. We start here in verse 26, which is a continuation of what I did with verse 25, or verses 16 through 25. Have no fear. Do not fear the people that are after you. I find a lot of comfort in this passage because what I see in this passage is God showing us, telling us that He is always going to be there for us. Does that mean that life is going to be super easy? No. We're still going to have our ups and downs, our struggles, our misfortunes, this, that, and the other. But even with that, God will always be with us as long as we stay true to Him. And that is important. I mean, He even says it in this passage. For those that acknowledge me, I will acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. Those who deny me, I will deny before my Father who is in heaven. So if we go out and we proclaim God's word and we stay true to that, even in the face of our persecutors, God or Jesus will acknowledge us before God in heaven. However, if on the flip side, in the face of our persecutors, we say, you know what, this God thing, it's not really for me. I don't really feel like dying today. I don't feel like getting hurt, maimed, whatever. Jesus will deny that person before God in heaven. And to me, like I say, it's simple. It's black and white right here in the scriptures. He talks about our value, and the analogy here is two sparrows sold for this translation says a penny, so not a lot of money for two small birds. But then it goes into saying, are you not worth more than many sparrows? So what I would like to say to that is our value is more than just money. Our value is more than just what people say our value is. Our value is in God and God alone. And if we can stay true to that, if we can stay true to what God has taught us, how God has taught us to live, there is no greater value in our lives. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm saying that because to me, that's what this says. Our value is not monetary. Our value is in God. Fear is something that's always going to happen. I'll finish with this. Fear is something that is always going to happen because it's human nature. But even in fear, if we can stay true to who God is, who we are in God's eyes, and proclaim His word, we can conquer fear. Conquering fear is also conquering Satan. And that's the way I think it needs to be looked at. So, we should not fear the troubles that come before us. We should always look to God, pray to God, and seek His protection, His guidance, and His wisdom. And in doing all of that, we can conquer fear. I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.